You got it?
Yeah, I can't be swiping.
All right. They said, yeah, they said she called you.
She didn't. Stop playing. No, I didn't get no call.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. So Ted, what do you do for a living?
I'm an ATM technician.
ATM?
Yeah, I fix ATM machines.
Okay. And you're in Jersey.
Yep.
So we have Ted Jersey,
Let me
47
see.
Virgo, ATM technician, dad to 5 kids. He was transparent, 3 are biological, all by the same woman.
Mhm.
He's an ATM technician. What just out of curiosity, when did you and your child's mom break up?
Because of lack
No,
of
I said
ambition.
when?
Probably about like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay, a long time ago. All right. Now, what kind of woman are you looking for?
Really, this day and age, somebody that's just serious. So somebody that's not looking to play games, somebody that's looking to build, somebody that's looking to move on, don't have no past drama like baby daddy drama or whatever. Same thing a woman would look for. Like I'm not looking for no drama, just looking for peace.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be just what I said. So drama, not looking for a serious relationship, just looking for something to do. So I've met a lot of people on your site, right, that are just serial daters. They want to go out to eat, they want to go out, and then guess what? They're not ready, or it's a bunch of games being played on both sides. So
Mhm.
it's just not females, males too, right? But there's games being played on both sides. I'm not looking for games. I'm looking
Okay.
for something serious. So that's my deal breaker right there. Like I would say to any woman that's on your site or any man that's on your site, if you're on the site, that means you're looking to date, right? So if,
I will
if
say this though, but it is, there are some people that I agree with you, and even on the app, it has what are you looking for? Long term, short term, fun times. So you just have to find the people because there's some people who are looking to date but don't want nothing committed, right? But what you're saying is you want a long term commitment that can grow into something serious.
yeah, so on my app, so I have your dating app. So on my app, it strictly states looking for something serious, long term. If you're not about that, keep it moving.
Mm.
And you still have women that hit you up, right? And then it's just you're their weekend fling or something.
Right.
And then the guy always have to pay. And I don't want to be rude, but I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's go for a walk in the park. I'm not going out to dinner. Let's just go walk at the park so I get to know you or whatever. It don't have to be about going out, spending money, or blah blah blah. But then when I do that, then the females, oh, he's cheap. He don't make no money. No, it's not that. I don't want to spend no money if we're not going to connect. Why should I have to spend money to connect with you?
Okay, okay. Fair enough. So you're saying you don't mind spending money, but you don't want to spend money on women who aren't trying to seriously that you're gonna be serious about.
Yeah, if I'm serious about you, I'm gonna spend money on you. But if you're not serious or you're just um trying to find your footing in this dating game, right? Then I shouldn't have to spend money on you. All right, let's just go out somewhere neutral. Let's take a drive somewhere where we don't have to spend, or you spend money on toll or nothing, but it ain't no $150 dinner, right? So let's take a drive somewhere or take a walk in the park, talk, get to know each other. It doesn't have to be about the man always spending money or the woman spending money. Let's just talk and get to know each other. But I always find out who's who when let's go to dinner, let's do this, let's do that. They want something extravagant. And then later on, it's, oh, I'm not ready yet, or let's take some time, or I have to do the most than somebody else did, right? Just so I could get to know her. I'm done with those games. So a woman that's ready, willing, and just I don't know how to explain it. It's just the game out here is different.
Okay, I got what you're saying. So I'm trying to think. Did I ask you your deal breakers, or this part of your deal breakers?
Yeah, that's a deal breaker. So a deal breaker is a woman that doesn't know what she wants. Just like a woman would that would be her deal breaker when she gets a man that don't know what he wants. So
Okay.
as long as you're solid in what you want or what you're looking for and you're upfront, so as long as a woman is upfront, I'm cool with that. But if you're like iffy or you need more than like 3, 4 dates, that's a red flag.
Okay, that's a red flag. All right, fair enough. Now, well, you said more than 3 or 4 dates.
Maybe 3 or 4 dates.
Okay.
And
All
the
right.
3 or 4 dates don't have to be about spending. It could be just walking. It could be going for coffee and just talking. But if a woman just wants to always go out to dinner and expect me to pay, that's a red flag.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Now, should she look a certain way?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I don't. I want to move forward, but there are some people now calling you cheap, and some
I'm
people
not.
are saying, "Go ahead."
I'm never cheap. I'm never cheap. So the people that are calling me cheap are probably women, and they're probably women that I'm talking about. But I'm never cheap because let me tell you something. The last girl that I spoke to, right, received what was that? I could show you a video, but it was a $2,800 bag for her birthday. And we were talking, we were connecting, and I thought it was going somewhere. And for her birthday, she received a $2,800 bag. So no, I'm not cheap. So if anybody's calling me cheap that don't know me, it's because they're that type of woman.
Okay. So now, just we're gonna break it down. So in the dating stage, when you're getting to know a person, by the fourth date, you're saying, or even the third date, you will know if this is someone you want to seriously get to know.
Yes, and then she should also know.
Right. Okay.
So it's
And you
vice
feel
versa.
like, so basically, and I've had heard this complaint from men. Some women just like to go out to eat, but they know they don't want nothing further. So it's like, okay, yes, take me out to eat. I know I don't want to be with you, or I'm with this guy, or whatever the case may be. So you're saying you don't want to be used for dates if they don't also want to go in a long-term direction.
Yes, because you'll have females out here now, right? That will do the right things. They'll communicate. They'll come over. They'll talk. But their end goal is just having a weekend out. And men peep that. I peep that, right? Because women give off certain vibes when they do that, right? So it might be lack of communication, or you always texting them and they take a long time to respond. You pick up on these vibes. I'm old enough to know and pick up on these vibes, and then that's when it's a wrap.
Okay. Okay.
So
Fair
then
enough.
so then you'll get called what some of the people are already calling me cheap. No, it's not cheap. It's just that I caught on and I stopped it.
Okay. Okay. Got you. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um. Fair enough. So should she look a certain way?
Look a certain way. I would say just only as far as height goes. I mean weight goes. I'm not a big guy, so I don't like big girls. Well,
Okay.
not
You don't
like
like big
big
girls. Okay.
girls. Well, it's not that I don't like big girls. It's just generally I'm not attracted to big girls.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That's your preference. Now you have 5 kids. Do you care if she has kids?
Do I care for them?
Could the woman have kids?
Yeah, she could have kids,
Okay.
but I don't want no more kids.
Okay. So she can have kids. You don't want any more kids.
Yeah, I'm about to be 48. I'm good.
All right. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
No.
No. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Kendrick can. What's
That's when
that?
you stand up and we see your full body.
Bro, for real?
Yeah.
uh, I got shorts on. I just came home from work.
I mean, that's fine that you have on shorts.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. We see like you're in good shape.
Anyway,
Say again.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. 10. Do you want the woman to be
Yeah.
in Jersey?
Yes, preferably.
Okay. Um, when was your last relationship?
Recent.
Okay.
But it wasn't a long relationship, so you're talking about like a couple of months. Um, just talking, getting to know. But serious relationship was probably about like 2 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably about like 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Is that woman an option?
No.
Did you take her on 3 dates at least?
Well, she's been on more than that, but no.
Why is she not an option?
It's just a situationship.
Ooh, child. Well, why
For
you
real.
having? Well, you said
You
you want
asked.
something serious, so why you entertaining women who you can't be serious with?
No, because I'm like this. So if I'm talking to someone and I'm talking to them seriously, then I drop everything. But if I'm just in the market or looking, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing because everybody else doing what they're doing.
Okay, all right, understood. Okay, now what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Ted?
Three flaws would be number one, being too damn nice. That's one flaw. Um, Another flaw would be probably trusting people too easily. And another flaw would be me expecting too much from myself and somebody else.
From yourself and somebody else. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I wouldn't use the word lucky. I just would use the word beneficial. So, I mean, I'm the type of person that would probably be the one to, like foster your wants or your ambitions. I'll be there by your side. I'll be your companion, your soulmate. So that's some of the things, but I don't know.
Okay, I got some men who want to co-sign some of the things you said. So, ladies, listen up. Some men got some things to say. Coffee Killer said, "Man, I feel you. We need to avoid these type of women at all costs. We need to vet women we meet much better so they won't deplete our resources." Okay, so I guess he agreed with what things you had to say. Eric Briggs said, "I hate that you got played, and just because a man doesn't want to waste his resources on somebody he doesn't really know, don't mean he broke. He's smart." Okay. And this guy said, Taxmaster said, "Love what the brother said about dating. Too many women want wife benefits on the first or second dates." Ooh, child, the man was coming out today. I guess they felt what you had to say, Ted.
No, because it's reality. That's what's going on today. It's not no hidden secret. It's like the women are playing the game and then they're blaming the men when the men react. It's not us reacting, it's us falling back from the BS that we see. Like just because somebody hurt you, right? that don't mean you have to play the next guy, because the next guy could be your future husband that you're playing around with. And you missed out on that because guess what? You too busy playing around. You too busy playing around. I didn't do what the man you picked did, so why play me? If I'm taking you out on a date, there's some men out there that won't even pay for the first date. But then you have women that will say, "Oh, he took me out and he won't even pay." You know why? It's because three girls before him played him. So then now men fall back, and then when men fall back, it's our fault that we felt back. We didn't fall back because we fell back. We felt back from experience, from the ladies out there. The ladies have changed. The ladies are not ladies no more. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lady. Like, if you want me to open the door for you, act like you need your door open. And when I say that, I'm talking about like be respectful, be mindful. Like if I come to pick you up, all right. So this is a lot of things I encountered. So if I have a date with a lady, and then I'm like, okay, I will pick you up at 8 o'clock. So I'm coming to pick you up, and I give you a time. I get to her crib, and here it is, like 8:15, 8:20, and I'm still sitting outside. So that means you have no respect for me. If I'm telling you 8 o'clock, be ready before 8 o'clock. And I'm the one taking the drive. I'm the one driving. I'm the one paying. And you can't even have the decency to be on time. This is the 2024 women we dealing with. And then yet they want to bash men.
Yeah. Get it off your chest, Ted.
No, I am, but it's the truth. I'm not just saying this just to say this. It's what's going on. It's what's going on. And then you take a lady out and then you pay for the whole day. I want something else. I want another entree to take home. You for real? You want an entree to take home? For what?
She got kids, Ted. She can't bring an entree home for her kids.
So that means you didn't cook for your kids before you left out on a date? You didn't think about your kids before you left out on a date?
Okay, I'm just throwing out there. I don't know if that's the real reason.
No, you're throwing it out there, but you're throwing out there something that's going on, that's serious.
Okay, so if she got so if you do have kids and you wanted an extra entree, it means you're not a good mom that didn't prepare food for the children. Now, let's say she just wanted an extra entree for work tomorrow for lunch.
No, we're not on a date tomorrow at lunch. We're on a date tonight. So okay, so I'm giving you an entree for your lunch tomorrow. Where's my entree for my lunch tomorrow?
Woo, yeah. Tag it up. Okay, so the last question is why would a woman we already did that question. Okay, we got to a lot. What's the age range you want to date, Ted?
Age range would be like I said, I'm 47 going on 48. So age range would be like 38 to 50.
Okay. Kareem, they're feeling you. Kareem said, let him cook. I guess Miss Mobetta said, Kendra asked Ted to stand back up again. We want to make sure of something. Oh, y'all better stop being fresh. Keep your head up, Unc. And Miss P. Telling said, Ted, I really like your swag and I kind of like you, but why would another woman pay for what somebody else did? Why should another woman pay for what somebody else did?
Because they all do the same thing. Because another man has to pay for what another man did to her. So
Well,
we're all
I think in the point that you made earlier, you should have to pay for what another man did to you, and a woman moving forward for you shouldn't have to pay for what another woman did to you.
no, I don't operate like that.
Okay.
So that's why I always find myself in the same situation, trapped. Because in my mind frame, I'm not going to put on somebody what somebody else did to me. Everybody is unique, everybody is different, everybody else is the same person. But when you keep coming upon the same situations, Like you're like, as a human being, you're like, you know what? I'm done, and that's where the disconnect comes from. Like because there's not no bad men out there. There's not no bad women out there, right? We're just a product of our circumstances and situations. So you could have a good lady or a good man in front of you, but you're always going to fall back and protect yourself when that person might not even need protecting from. That person can protect you, but you're falling back to protect yourself when that's not even necessary sometimes.
Okay,
Because
fair enough.
when it's necessary, guess what? When you have when most women have to protect themselves, 9 times out of 10 they don't. They always do it to the ones that they don't have to protect themselves from. They always do it to the good guys. They don't do it to the bad guys because the bad guys are their type. So they always go through the same scenario. So if you have a type and it hasn't worked out for you, you're still single, right? Then you need to change your type.
Mm. Okay, let's go. Okay, Ted. Ted, you got it off your chest tonight. You already told me you on the app. What's your name on the app?
Phil 19, PHIL
19? Oh, 19,
nine
19.
nine and a letter T.
I like that you got a name like that because it's gonna make it easy to find you. Wait, did I spell it right? PHIL?
Yeah, PHIL Phil, the number 9, the letter T.
I don't see you on the app.
You sure?
PH, is that your name on the app?
Now first, all right, type in my name TED
Okay, TED, which is a
and
common name.
yeah, last name PHILI.
PHILI.
PPE.
So Ted Phillip.
Yeah,
Let me see if that comes up.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm a subscriber.
wait, I want to spell it. Spell your last name again.
PHI.
So Ted Phillip, you think your name could be?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, you in Jersey? Yeah, this is you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so under Ted, it's under Ted. So here he is,
Okay.
Ted, 47, bachelor's degree, single, no kids, looking for someone honest, committed, and looking for something serious. Ladies, his name is Ted on the Kendra G Singles dating app. If you
And
like him, huh?
when I say single with no kids, that means I don't have no small kids. All my kids are adults.
Okay,
So
maybe I'll
that's
change that. Cause yeah, you do got 5 kids, and we just saw you got no kids.
yeah. So the reason why I put no kids because I don't have no kids. All my kids are adults.
Well, that's
Yeah. That's
misleading though, Ted, because some women, even though they don't live with you, they're still people who you are financially, emotionally, and dedicated to your life too. And you also
yeah.
don't want any more kids.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I clarified that. Yeah. That's me.
does he say did you say in the bio? In the bio, someone honest, please feel free to hit the X button if you live more than 6 miles away or looking for any kids. Well, at least I would say this, in the what you're looking for, the about section, you could at least reveal you have 5 kids. Because that's to say you have no kids and you have 5 kids, Ted.
I would change. No, I would change that. But the reason why I said kids because when people think about kids, they
I
think
understand.
about little kids. I
Yeah,
have adults.
yeah, yes and no. Sometimes people ask about kids because they want to know the do they have to deal with another woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that about? Do they gotta share you with a holiday? Like, what is your time? Like, so I think even if under your assumption of no kids, in the about section, you could have at least said, for clarity, I got 5 grown kids.
You correct. I'm gonna change that.
Yeah,
But
you should
for
definitely make that known.
all right, so but for clarification, I have 5 grown kids.
For
Why you keep
clarification, that's
showing
just
my
that.
picture like yeah, that's me.
That's him. That's his picture. Now I can't even. I'm not in your preferences. And your preferences are set to because I live in California. So you only want somebody within 60 miles.
Well, no, that was when I first set up the
Well, then you might widen it because if people don't fit your preference, they won't be able to even see the heart to heart you.
Well, anybody listening is expanded.
Well, here's the deal. Go change the miles because they have to like if because the thing is this, and y'all all wanted this, so we changed the app to be according to your preferences. So only people who fit what you say you want can heart you or push the star. And so if there's a woman who might be dope but lives in California, her distance, your distance isn't set that wide. So I would just say I would go back and update your distance.
All right.
And then maybe the age, if that matters, unless it's a real deal, like non-negotiable. I have some questions for you. Sir, if you take your time to get to know a woman before you go out with her, you won't get played. Stop dating to get to know someone. Get to know someone before you date her. Don't complain
That's
about
a,
those women. Just
that's
don't talk to
impossible.
them.
That's
Huh?
impossible. That's impossible.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
impossible.
say, Darnell, how do you get to know a woman without
Yeah,
taking
thank
her
you.
out?
That's impossible.
I mean, I will say this: you don't gotta do expensive dates, but you guys can be creative. Go bowling,
Yeah,
go
but
skating,
Kendra, but
go play tag. Like there's fun things you could do that aren't that expensive.
but Kendra, I just said that, right? I said I'm looking for a lady that let's go for a walk, let's get coffee. It don't have to be about spending. I said that.
Okay. All right. Coffee Killer's on your side. He said, to the women who say men are broke for doing things like this, yes, we are broke. To you and you only. We will not share our wealth. We will find a woman that is into us as a person more and not attracted to our wallets.
Yes.
Ooh. Coffee Killer's here a lot. Shout out to Coffee Killer, who I need to
Thank you,
probably meet in
Coffee Killer.
person. Coffee
Coffee
Killer
Killer.
is always, Coffee Killer is not about, Coffee Killer, one thing about him is he talks a lot about women wanting wife, wife benefits instead of being a wife. Like he's always in the
No,
comment section.
he's right.
Okay, DK Holloway Diesel said, this man versus women stuff is old. Bet a woman before you take her out to eat. Choose better, you'll
How?
do better. It's only food and chump change. I was raised with real men who had good money and never required a woman to treat them on a date. Ooh.
I I never required nobody to treat me on a date. I'm talking about women that go on dates knowing that they have nothing else to offer but going on dates. So DK Holloway, you misunderstood what I said. I'm not talking about not spending or not having no money. How do you vet somebody unless you take them out? And in this day and age, you have to take a woman out, right? That's their preference. You have to take them out to get to know them. So answer that question. How do you get to know somebody without going out with them as a
Okay.
man?
That is, does any man have an answer to that? What is the suggestions of getting to know someone if you're not taking them out? Because I do agree, like inviting a woman just to come over your house on a first date, she might look at it like, but you could cook for a woman. Like I think there's things like, hey, I'm cooking tonight. I got an entree. Like that wouldn't be that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how people want to do it. If you want somebody to come to your house that early or whatever.
But Kendra, can I say something real quick? I'm sorry to
Yes.
cut you off. But if you even give those suggestions today as a man, you're broke. So if I say let's go out for a walk, you're broke. Let's go for coffee, you're broke. Let's go for whatever, you're broke. If it don't involve spending, you're broke. And then guess what? Situation is dead right then and there. Like, who is these men saying that you can meet somebody without taking them out? Like, where or where
Okay, we
are
got
these
some we
women
got some
at?
answers to that question. So Darnell said that's not impossible. Talk over the phone, have certain conversations, see if she knows how to have a conversation. It's really easy. So maybe what he's go ahead. What you want to say?
Conversation is meaningless. Conversations is meaningless over the phone. Anything via text message or even over the phone is meaningless until you actually gone out with that person. You see them face to face. You hear them. You talk to them. You get a sense of their humor or whatever. Like it's always this is what people are lacking. Like my age, we miss the fact of one-on-one interactions. Like On the phone is limitless. I mean, it's limited. Texting is limited. Face to face, yeah, that's where you need to be, face to face. So if you in 2024 and you really want to know somebody, just a phone call ain't enough because people could tell you anything over the phone. People could sound like anything over the phone. They could have auto tune on over the phone. You don't know. It's when you actually meet them, you look in their eyes, you hear their voice, you see how they interact with conversation and humor and all that. That's what really matters. Like, where are these people getting this? Just the phone and texting works. It doesn't. Eventually, going out means a lot.
All right. I mean, you get a lot of. I got a lot of paid questions for you, and so
Oh, so you getting
no,
it?
I'm getting a lot of paid questions for you. So let's talk. Said, nah, bro, you picking wrong. Most of my first dates be at parks to talk. You got to do a better job choosing your woman. It's on you. Well, I
Kendra
will
G,
say
didn't
this,
I just say that? I just said
but
that.
why you got a whole bunch of first dates? Like you should be done then if you're having all these park
No,
dates.
I don't have a bunch of first dates. That's where I'm getting all these negative is after the second and third, and then when I actually meet them, that's when it's actually happening. Not on first date.
Okay. Coffee
First
Killer's
date.
back. He said if a woman doesn't want to go on a simple date, do not pursue her anymore. We gotta start avoiding these type of women and look deeper for the better women. That's what Coffee Killer said. Darnell Jones got a lot to say to you. He says, sir, they require you to take her out because they really don't like you like that. You don't have to take a woman out to get to know her. That's what he says.
Correct. No, he's
Um,
correct.
DK Holloway said, I normally talk to a woman for at least a month before I take them out. You can learn a lot after conversating. Amia said, taking a woman to the park on the first date is why you're single.
I never did.
He never
That's what
did
I'm
that. That's what
suggesting
somebody else
now.
said. Ooh, child. Okay, okay, we get it. All right, listen, we're gonna let it be. We're gonna let it be. We can't spend the whole rest of the show on this one. But listen, I appreciate his name is Ted. He's gonna let everybody know he has he has 5 kids, just one that they're grown. So he doesn't have any kids, they're grown kids. But all right, it's a good conversation. You keep me posted.
Got you.
All right, bye.
All right.
Woo, chat. Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.